Rutgers scientists helped to launch and steer a global project called the Census of Marine Life, which is hauling in data that could keep researchers busy for decades. Some of the latest discoveries reveal that life in the Arctic and Antarctic waters, more abundant and more diverse than expected, is also surprisingly similar from pole to pole. Science and technology correspondent Patrick Regan casts his net for this report.
Marine ecologist Fred Grassley has retired from his position as founding director of Rutgers University's Institute of Marine and Coastal Sciences, but he's active as ever in work he helped to set in motion, including the Census of Marine Life and OBIS, the Ocean Biogeographic Information System. He says the polar programs of the census gained a lot by coinciding with the International Polar Year.
Most of the countries of the world that have big ships sent them to the poles, and the census took a lot of advantage of that to have some really interesting results.
Finally able to conduct major surveys, researchers essentially began rewriting the book on ocean life at the poles, a parallel effort called the Barcode of Life, based on DNA analysis, is helping to nail down specifics.
It's thought that the diversity is very low. In fact, it's quite high in the Antarctic. There's some indication in deep water it's also high in the Arctic.
Further analysis has revealed that many of the same species of fish, crustaceans, worms, and other groups, 1,000 species or more, can be found at both the North and South poles.
It's surprising to find any species at all in common between the Antarctic and the Arctic because they're separated by almost a whole planet. We're not exactly sure how it happens, whether, some of them can come on ships that, icebreakers go either north or south. So maybe that's a possibility, but also it may be historical that when the temperature of the planet was different, there was maybe if it was colder for the whole planet, then maybe there was a more common fauna throughout the oceans. Like many of the things in the Census of Marine Life, it's an interesting phenomenon that we haven't fully explained.
Patrick Regan, NJN News, New Brunswick.